I'm done with Extra, which was the last one.
Why?
Because it's just, I'm
Got bored with it?
shrinking. Yeah, it's just like, you can't say anything.
But
It's
not a show for saying.
no, I want to
Is it?
say things, Bill. I
Oh,
like
you
what
do?
you do. I
Oh.
want to say things. That's why I'm
Say
going
them.
podcast.
What do you want to say?
You know who I got a problem with?
Yeah.
Look, I love
wanna hear
watching
it.
you. I love watching, the podcast universe to me is fantastic. I should have done it years ago. But, I started this Hot Mics podcast, which is a nice wink to the history. And like the mics are hot, and now we know they're on.
Oh.
Now we know they're on. And it's fantastic. I get all kinds of people coming in. I talk about whatever I want to talk about. And I don't worry. The head of HR is me.
Man,
It's great.
You are, among a fairly now long list of people who America, wow, the way they just jump to something and then like a few years later, sometimes even 1 year later.
What happened to that guy?
It was like, okay, do we have to judge everybody by their least perfect moment on a bad day? Or just, it's just, I hope we're over that time because it's so obnoxious.
I think we are, but I also think like right now I think it's about the algorithm, right? So someone hears something, like someone will watch what I say with you and they'll wait for maybe either one of us to say something that could be missed. And then they'll take that, they'll clip it, they'll put it out. And
Right.
isn't this terrible? And if there are any bites, no bites, shit, okay, we tried. To try to get it going.
I always said somebody should do a show, if they were realistic about who they really are, called Is This Something?
Yeah.
Is this something? Master bedroom? Is this any? No, I'm not catching on. Okay, and that's all,
exactly right.
And that's all they fucking care about.
That's exactly right.
Is scalps on the wall.
Yeah.
Scalps. Can I say scalps?
It's beyond true. And if nobody bites, they move on. And then it's amazing, like, what actually does stick. I've seen people give groveling apologies over absolutely nothing. I love to rate apologies.
But, to be just the guy who was, at worst, just trying not to offend somebody who is in the pecking order of show business, someone you don't want to offend. Like, who is it hurting? That, like, you were going to change Donald Trump if you had said, sir, I will not stand for hearing a language like that. It's just not what people do. You hear things that you don't exactly approve of, and you don't have to, at every moment, take that moment and that opportunity to say, no, sir, that will not suffice. It's just life is full of like moment after moment. Some of them just let flow by.
Not me. I've now changed entirely. If drunk Uncle Larry says something I don't like at Thanksgiving table, I'm all over it. Larry, that is beyond inappropriate. I will not sit here at this table.
I don't remember a Larry Bush on the political
We
scene.
had one.
And who's Jeb? That's also your
So
uncle.
Jeb's my cousin. He's
Your cousin.
George's brother, so he's also my cousin.
Oh, okay. And how often do you see them?
Just saw them recently. My brother is running for governor of Maine.
Maine. Does he live in Maine?
Yeah, I got to do that. Yeah, he lives in Maine.
Well, you don't got to do that. Are you kidding?
You can't say. You have to live there at least 5 years in Maine.
No, they've got it right.
He's lived there 5 in a day. I'm kidding.
Well,
We're a Maine family forever.
Hillary Clinton
Well, that was a great.
did not live in New York.
Can you say carpetbag?
Yeah. Is this any?
Is this something?
Robert Kennedy, not the current one, not the guy who eats bears. His father was the senator from New York.
Yes.
Okay, they're the most famous Massachusetts family in the world. It's like they don't fucking care. Mitt Romney was the governor of Massachusetts. He's a Mormon from...
God, yeah.
Yeah, they don't care.
He went back to the motherland and became a senator. That's exactly right. So where should I go? Maybe I should be a politician. Give me a nice... I think I could win Rhode Island. What do you think? So small. I don't get just campaign very quick.
You don't have a connection to Texas like the other Bushes do,
No.
do you?
Everybody thinks that because the George Bushes are Texas, but they're the only ones.
Where did you grow up?
Manhattan.
Manhattan?
Manhattan.
Wow.
Bill, Upper East Side, right by the mayor's mansion, Carl Schurz Park. Do you know it?
Carl Schurz Park?
86 between York and East End. Carl Schurz Park is where the mayor's mansion is on the East River.
I used to, after the clubs, closed at 2 a.m., we would eat at the Viand, which on 86 on the Upper East Side. That was,
Really?
yeah, because the comic strip was on 82nd and 2nd. Catch a Rising Star was on 78th and 1st. The Viand was open 24 hours. Oh, those were the days.
Sit with the comics. Smoke cigarettes, have coffee.
Smoke cigarettes, probably in the diner.
Then you could.
Oh.
And on airplanes.
Yeah. So when they say Trump wants to take America back, I just want to go back to the diner. Like, I don't want to go back with all the other bad shit. Just the diner where I could have any food at any hour and smoke cigarettes. But yeah, it's probably better that we don't.
Well, I love the fact that you're a comic, though. I think that takes a lot of the fact that you got through getting your ass kicked a few times. You said when you suck, and that's when I would have quit because I just don't know if I could handle it. You just took it until you broke through.
Man, I have.
I respect that.
It's funny. I've been
and nothing else
going to the Comedy Store every once in a while, or the Improv. Although the Improv has been like closed like at midnight on Saturday. Again, how the mighty have fallen. But the Comedy Store on Sunset, where I never really ever worked. I was not her cup of tea. But it's open. It's bigger, and it's like they do a midnight show. So sometimes, like after a dinner or something, I don't want to go home. And hey, let's go to the Comedy Store. I love it, but boy, I watch these comics up there, and it really takes me back to, wow, if only I could have had an angel on my shoulder, or I guess I could have been a nice guy and tell these comics after the show, if you just didn't do this, my God, your life would be so much easier. But I guess it's just something you have to learn.
Will you drive down and go do, that comic thing?
No, I'm not doing stand. I stopped doing stand-up at the end of last year.
Did you ever do stand-up not prepared?
Never. Oh, well, that's not true.
Just riff on a stage, or did you know what you were doing?
I mean, when it's always a combination of having a structure. Yes, I was always that organized. I would have a structure, but sometimes you forget it. And then, yes, if you know where you're going, if you know you can get back to the island, then you can drift off into the waters and explore. Sometimes you find great stuff out there. As long as you can always get back to where you have safe harbor and you can always get the joke. I mean, I'm sure there are comics who do it. Let's just go out on the limb and see where it goes. A lot of them who you think did that really did know where they were going.
Of course.
They had a lot of stuff, I mean, we started with a lot of guys who would talk to the audience. And of course, if it was the first time you're seeing it, you think this guy's a genius. But actually, the same answers come up from the audience all the time. So he's got this. Sir, what do you do for a living? Nothing. How do you know when you're done? And he's like, oh, this guy's a genius. He came up with that. He came up with that 5 years ago. He says it every fucking night because somebody says that every night,
I bet you've had every situation, but the worst has got to be you get lost or you forget, like you're at an impasse. And I bet you've had the situation where from there you went down and tanked, or the situation where from there you actually recovered because you saw something or someone did something and you got the wheels going again and it turned out to be a home run night. It's too much chance in that.
I did, it's called putting in your 10,000 hours. I mean, I did so many zillion sets. Everything happened.